These days, books and movies depict the future as a bleak dystopian world. I prefer BMW's view, where hybrids look and perform like this. Sleek and sinewy, the i8 gets serious attention.
It's a beauty, it really is.
Doc Brown just might ditch the DeLorean over this.
If i8 is any indication, the future is a safe one. The passenger cell is made of very light, very strong carbon fiber reinforced plastic. The raw material is produced in a hydroelectric powered plant in Moses Lake, Washington.
The passenger compartment is fused to an aluminum structure. A plug-in hybrid charging the lithium-ion battery that runs down the spine gives i8 a claimed all-electric range of 22 miles or so. It doesn't have to be charged, but it's more efficient.
Right now, I'm driving solely on electric power. You can do that up to 75 miles an hour.
A 129 horsepower electric motor under the hood drives the front wheels through a 2-speed transmission. A tiny but ambitious 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine under here channels 228 horsepower through a 6-speed gearbox to the back rubber. Controls operate like any current BMW, shift into sport mode, and the gas engine kicks in immediately, ready for action. And there's plenty of it. Not quite the jump to light speed. 0 to 60 streaks up in about 4 seconds.
That ought to dust your neighbor's Prius right quick.
It looks and feels capable of interstellar travel. i8 pretty much has it all: looks, velocity, and tenacious cornering chops.
Something that helps handling, the center of gravity is just 18 inches off the road.
I would like a little bit more road feel. Adaptive dampers offer a ride more comfortable than expected. Watch the powertrain flow at any current moment. Driving fairly hard, I'm averaging 36 miles per gallon on premium fuel, something you won't see from a Porsche 911.
You might notice a little bit of electric whine as you stop. That's regenerative braking, sending power back to the battery. But the powertrain is remarkably seamless, like driving any regular car, one that goes very fast.
If there are any sacrifices being made here, there are none obvious to me or my ears.
If you're thinking, wow, that 3-cylinder has a great engine note sound, that's because it's enhanced, basically a recording.
All of this happens in a cockpit suited to Jean-Luc Picard. Old world touches meet new planet tech in here. From dusk on, the cabin looks like a set from Tron.
With the high sill, takes a little bit of practice to enter the i8 gracefully. You just kind of fall into it.
If i8 is indeed a glimpse into the future, iDrive survives. I do like this data entry mode. Apparently, global warming will be solved since there's no vented seat option. No AM radio either. BMW says the electric drivetrain interferes with reception.
i8 is a 2+2, and while it does have 4 seat belts, you don't want to put adults back here.
Cup holders. How optimistic. Even the glass is high-tech. This is 2 thin sheets of high-strength smartphone glass with an acoustic layer between them.
It's been established this is not a practical car, but I'm nothing if not thorough. That's it for the trunk space, folks.
In some markets, not the US, there are laser headlights. No one will pay the base price of about $137,000 just to save money on gasoline. This is the top-line Pure Impulse World model, retailing for $150,000 large. That price buys these signature blue seatbelts, bleeding-edge engineering, an amusement park thrill ride, and a piece of collectible art. That combination is what those in the future call a screaming deal. Those who remember past BMWs might think this is very reminiscent of the M1. The M1 was pretty much a street-legal race car, whereas the i8 is more of an engineering exercise and concept car that somehow got past the bean counters. I can't stress how smitten people are when they see this car.
That thing is sick.
I nearly had it back-to-back with the McLaren 650S, and while people are drawn to both, the i8 really brings in the crowds, maybe because it's less intimidating.
That is my take on the BMW i8. Now, if you happen to be a benevolent billionaire and you really like these pieces, I can think of a way to thank me. Just saying. Think about it. That's Driven. I'm Tom Volk.